So this one is Ralia. I think I've said that right, hopefully. Your question was posted twice somehow, so I'm just going to answer it once. Dear Helen, thank you very much for this opportunity to ask questions. I have this question for some time already, and periodically I lean to one side or the other. Please clarify. You were saying that we are on this endless journey to improve yourself, to be happy and peaceful, but we are already happy. We are complete. We are perfect. I feel that I understand that, I guess, like spirits. However, what to do with our human side, which we want to improve? For example, I'm working on my criticism and self-righteousness for some time already with partial success. Should I continue to work on it, or just leave it out altogether and concentrate on the bigger picture, contemplation, meditation, self-inquiry? Or maybe you have a better suggestion. Thank you very much in advance. So, again, there's a place where they're both the same thing. Can you see again how mind thinks they're two different things? Should I work on my individuality or work on my seeing my formlessness even clearer? And they're like two oars in a boat. If you want to travel forward and you're only rowing with one oar, then you're going to go around in circles. If you're rowing with the other oar, you're going to go in the other circle, clockwise and anti-clockwise. If you row with one and then this one and then this one and then this one, you're going to move forward. And eventually you're doing them both at the same time because you realize there's only one, actually. And then you move forward a lot faster. So this idea of two-ness pervades our thinking even here. And of course you want to work on releasing judgment, criticism of yourself and others, all of that. Of course you do. And that's much easier to do when you see there are no others. So you're rowing with this life, there's no others, it's only me. And then with this other, but I am the self. I want to be kinder to myself. It feels right to be more loving to myself and more forgiving and more compassionate. And then as I'm less judgmental, it's easier for me to see clearer what I really am. And as I see clearer what I really am, that I'm everywhere, I feel more compassion towards everyone else. And I feel kind of better about myself because I'm being kinder to everyone else too. So they mutually come together into this oneness of what they have always been. And again, just like my previous answer to the previous one, this individual wave on the ocean and the ocean are the same. It's all water, isn't it? It can show up, you can show up as an individual being, but not separate. And you can also show up as the everythingness. And you're also showing up as everything else. As someone, you're having an experience of being a someone. You're also being everything, and you're also being nothing. Which one of those is most correct? None of them, because they're all the same perspective. These are deep questions you're all asking today, huh? I love it. So you are already perfect, complete, total. And you're on this seeming evolution through time and space, where if you look at where you are now compared to 10 years ago, you'll be much more loving and compassionate to yourself than you were. If you could scoot forward 10 years in the future, you'd be even more peaceful, wise, all of that, right? This is seeming unfolding of what you are. Perfection unfolding as ever deeper perfection. Already so, unfolding as even more of that. The paradox of reality. So a really helpful question to me was to really look at how are these two the same thing? Can I really work on myself as an individual, being more forgiving or letting go of criticism, as you said here, of self-righteousness? Can I really work on that and not have it impact everyone else in a positive way if we're all one? And flipping that on its head, can I really work on seeing that we're all one, that formlessness has no boundaries, no edges, it's everywhere at all times, indivisible, and not have that impact my individual self too? So Whether you're rowing with the left oar, you're really rowing with the right one. When you're rowing with the right one, you're really rowing with the left one. Rowing with the left one. So really, there have never been any circles. We just might not have seemed to be making any progress for a while. Felt like we were doing this, but really we're still moving forward. So you can't get it wrong, actually. But this is, again, a very intelligent question.